Hola, beautiful friends. So today I'm trying something completely new. I'm going off script, even though I have notes, to talk briefly about a blog post I just made. It was an excerpt from the journal I'm writing during the Beyond Emotional Intelligence course. So, three key points come from that journal entry. One is listening, and the next one is conflict, and then the next one is dialogue. And the main reflections I took from that post was for listening. My biggest challenge when listening is expectation. So, creating too many expectations about myself, about what I might say, about what comes out of that, and expectations, of course, of the other person, and of expectations of the actual experience itself. That is one of the ways that I am not fully engaged in my listening. More of this is expounded upon in the post, so this is just a recap. In regards to conflict, I have here a helpful focus for me is regarding the seed of conflict resolution. Now, what I mean by that is, I think what is important when it comes to conflict is if a resolution can't be achieved when being involved in some form of resolving conflict with someone, at least the seed of the resolution can be put into both of the or all of the people who are involved in their minds, in their hearts. They can go away at least for one day, overnight, and have that seed within them. Maybe it sprouts something else, maybe it's not even the right seed, but it's kind of a way to not get too heavy and too involved into conflict resolution, but at least kind of nurturing that possibility, so that it's acknowledging and showing that there's care, and not to leave something up in the air for a long period of time. Say, for example, like overnight. So yeah, that's a helpful focus for me in conflict. The third one, dialogue. I have here reframing the approach of over detailing to slightly detailing. Now, what I mean by that is, I do notice in my dialogue I can be over detailed. Maybe that's part of my observation, but it's how I feel. So instead of this approach of over detailing, which can be a hindrance to my dialogue, I like to take that and kind of make a positive spin on it. And how about slightly detailing? So an example of that would be, say someone says, "Oh, I don't like my hat." And I can be slightly detailing, slightly humorous, and say, "No, I like it. It reminds me of some superhero running along the beach, or some sort of surf life-saving strong character, sweeping people up to safety." Something funny like that, something simple, slightly detailing, not over detailing in my, "No, your hat, oh, blah 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 blah." That's an example that comes to mind, and I think it's something I'm holding in an area of observation around dialogue. So those are the three things: listening, conflict, and dialogue. For all the information about and in that post, you can go to the link that I will put in this post. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Ciao, ciao.